Hey guys, this is going to be a video about Wave 9 and my impressions about it and possible builds that I thought would work. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. First, we'll go over the ship's stat lines. First, it has a 3 attack value, an agility value of 2, a hull value of 7, and a shield value of 3. It has a crew and 2 illicit slots, and its action bar consists of focus, target lock, evade, and mobile firing arc, which is a new action exclusive to this ship. Mobile firing arc simply is this. It's like a turreted weapon, except you change it to 90 degrees instead of all the way around. And it's an action to move it. If you want to know more specifics about it, go to the link that I'll post in the description. It'll be about the Shadowcaster. First up, we have Ketsu Onyo. Her ability reads, at the start of the combat phase, you may choose a ship at range 1. If it is inside your primary and mobile firing arcs, assign 1 tractor beam token to it. I like this ship and this pilot a lot for the simple reason of it brings tractor beam tokens more into the game. They release them with Wave 8, and it's just exciting to see what more they're going to be planning on doing with the tractor beams, where they reduce the ship's agility value by 1. A good build I thought of with Ketsu Onyo was putting on her title of the Shadowcaster, which reads, after you perform an attack that hits, if the defender is inside your mobile firing arc and at range 1 to 2, you may assign the defender a tractor beam token. If Ketsu Onyo catches the defender inside of her primary and mobile firing arcs at range 1, that defender, after she performs her attack, will have 2 tractor beam tokens assigned, which will reduce their agility value by 2. I would also put on gyroscopic targeting, which reads, at the start of the combat phase, if you execute... I would also put on gyroscopic targeting, which is a modification for the Lancer class pursuit craft only. It reads, at the start of the combat phase, if you have executed a 3, 4, or 5 speed maneuver this round, you may rotate your mobile firing arc. At the end of the combat phase, you can move your firing arc for free just by moving a certain speed, which will help for the next round if you are good at anticipating where your opponent will move. I would also give Ketsu Onyo Veteran Instincts to make her pilot skill 9. For her crew slot, I would put on Dengar. Dengar came with the Punishing One expansion, and his ability is Scum only. When attacking, you may reroll 1 attack dice. If the defender is a unique pilot, you may instead reroll up to 2 attack dice. So you get a bad roll against their low agility value, you just reroll those die and hopefully get a good roll out of it. And for her 2 illicits are my obvious choices, Rigged Cargo Chute and Black Market Slicer Tools. They're both actions. One is a large ship only Rigged Cargo Chute. Action, discard this card to drop 1 cargo token. This token, Fantasy Flight told us, acts just as a debris field. The defender will get a stress. Black Market Slicer Tools. Action, choose a stressed enemy ship at range 1 to 2 and roll 1 attack dice. On a hit or critical hit, remove 1 stress token and deal it a face down damage card. They're both 1 point and they're both illicits. I like Black Market Slicer Tool a lot because it will remove a stress token from an enemy, but it gives them a face down damage card. So it goes right under shields if the defender has a lot of shields. So you could potentially take out a Y-Wing before you even touch the shields. Probably not, but you can always be hopeful. Ketsu Onyo's build, the one that I just listed, would total up to be 49 points. Next up is Asajj Ventress. She is from the Clone Wars, but she's coming back in the Lancer class pursuit craft. She has a pilot skill of 6, and her ability is, at the start of the combat phase, you may choose a ship at range 1 to 2. If it is inside your mobile firing arc, assign 1 stress token to it. I like Asajj Ventress a lot, simply because it's a simple ability. You assign a stress token. Easy as that. I simply paired her up with a Shadowcaster title, gives the defender a tractor beam at range 1 to 2 if you successfully hit them during an attack. I gave her the Predator Elite Pilot upgrade. Predator is 3 points, and it says when attacking, you may reroll 1 attack dice. If the defender's pilot skill is 2 or lower, you may reroll 2 attack dice. And I also gave her Dengar, which is reroll 2 attack dice to a unique, or reroll 1 attack dice to a non-unique. So simply put, Asajj Ventress won't have any issues rerolling attack dice. Another possible build is to give Asajj Ventress Latsrazi, which is a new crew. She's worth 2 points, scum only as well. When defending, you may remove 1 stress token from the attacker to add 1 evade result to your roll. This pairs perfectly with Asajj Ventress, seeing as she gives the attacker a stress token at range 1 to 2. So there you go, a free evade if you're willing to remove the stress. Not to mention, Black Market Slicer tools, that activates on a stressed enemy ship. Now it's an action, and so you would have to hope that the defender either gets stressed themselves or keeps the stress that you gave them, because Asajj Ventress triggers at the beginning of the combat phase, but it still works together because of the stress. Asajj Ventress's build could total to 46 points or somewhere around 48 points. Lastly, I'll be going over a possible build for Sabine Wren, who has a pilot skill of 5. Her ability reads, when defending against an enemy ship inside your mobile firing arc at range 1 to 2, you may add 1 focus token to your result. There are 2 possible builds I see working perfectly with Sabine. As a crew, you could give her Latsrazi, which removes the stress and gives her the evade, and so when defending, you would have a very low chance of being hit with the extra focus and Lats removing the stress. Or you could pair Sabine Wren with IG-88D, who's a scum-only crew. IG-88D's ability is you have the same pilot ability of each friendly ship with the IG-2000 upgrade card, in addition to your own pilot ability. He's 1 point, he's really cheap, and he's really effective. I would especially pair this up with IG-88C. IG-88C's ability is after you perform a boost action, you may perform a free evade action. And so you give Sabine Wren an engine upgrade, she may perform a boost, she gets the free evade, and with her ability, when defending, she gets that free focus. So it makes Sabine Wren much harder to hit than with that low 2 agility value. Sabine Wren's point total is somewhere around 41 points. I will mention Ketsu Onyo as a scum-only crew as well. She is worth 1 point, and her ability is at the start of the end phase, you may choose 1 enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 2. That ship does not remove its tractor beam tokens. Ketsu Onyo would be perfect on her own ship, the Lancercraft, as a crew, or on the Mist Hunter, the G-1A Starfighter. Especially with the title on for the Mist Hunter, because then it has a tractor beam. But she would be best on her own ship, seeing as it can just throw out tractor beam tokens. Or alternatively, if you watch my video about the Quad Jumper, you remember that that ship is very good at tractor beam tokens as well. So that does it for the Shadowcaster. I did this video first because I thought of it as the ship with the least potential. It's still exciting. I'm very excited to see what it will do with the tractor beam tokens and the mobile firing arc and how that will all work out. If this will be the only ship to have the mobile firing arc option, or if they're going to plan on using that in the future. But the most exciting bit from this ship, I would argue, would have to be IG-88D, because you can put him on any other ship that you would choose. You could put him on the Punishing one, you could put him on the G-1A Starfighter, or the Firespray 31, or the YV-666. You take your pick. He's only 1 point. There's no reason not to put him on, honestly. Alright guys, if you liked the video, give me a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel you need to. I'll catch you guys next time. We'll be going over a ship I'm actually very excited for. Even though I'm not a Rebel pilot, the ARC 170 is showing great potential. So I'll catch you guys on Friday. So until then, stay cool, YouTube.